So today we are going to talk about the sacrifice element in ancient Saturn. Old Saturn is the same, and the birth of time. So I remind us that in ancient Saturn, spirits of will executed the first matter in all worlds, or in all cosmos, or even there were not so many words until then. But before that, there was eternity. There was only the creator, or the eternal creator. Or better say eternity, because creator in Kabbalah is one manifestation of the eternal, okay? So in eternity, there is no time and there is no matter. So when spirits of will did the act of sacrifice it means that they allowed, or they still allow, to the eternity, to something which is not eternal, to be born and to be alive and to exist at the middle of the eternity. So it's like, if I may say, a woman that is pregnant and allows a different being to develop, to be born in the middle of her body, yeah? So we should imagine that something eternal allowed something mortal to live in it and to seemingly, not really, to interrupt the eternity. Am I clear? Yeah? So this is an act of sacrifice. So matter was born, because before it was all spirit. And now, in order that eternity becomes, or part of the eternity, if we can say so, what is a part of eternity, but never mind. A part of eternity, a part of the eternal spirit became uneternal matter. How do you say uneternal? Is there
we say temporal? It means of time.
Okay, temporal matter, which is not eternal. So it is a deduction. It is like you are an entity which spreads all over, and then something in you is danced and become with borders and becomes with borders, yeah, become border and become mortal. Because everything that is physical is mortal. Our physical body is mortal. So this is the first sacrifice in all the cosmos. And it was done out of will, out of love. So this is the first act, actually, because before there was no movement, because eternal is perfect and whole and doesn't have to move. Only things or beings that have to develop move. Eternal is, what's the word? Not complete, not whole. There is a special word for that. Perfect. Doesn't have to develop. Okay. So there is no movement. And when there is no movement, there is no time. Okay? So time didn't exist, nor space. Yeah? So the first space was created by spirits of will at the midst of their being. And this gave a possibility, an ability. This enabled something out of the eternal to be born. And this is the first physical body of the human being to come, of the future human beings. So this is the warmth that was born on or in ancient sun. Steiner said that, and we all know that we don't consider warmth as an element, as a separate element, as we consider gas, liquid, and solid. But he says that warmth or heat is an element for itself, and its density is compared to the warmth of love, the warmth of the soul when we love somebody. Yeah. But modern science does not consider warmth as an element, individual element.
So Arna, excuse me for a second. So that picture of creation is that the human being, or the first inkling or the germ of the human body, is the first, I'm not going to say thing, but it was the first creation in all of the cosmos in that picture.
No, but it was the first, what we call matter. Yeah.
Okay, so the first matter then is not a tree, is not a plant.
No.
Is the human being.
It's a human being. We are the first matter, of course. Everything, all other kingdoms descend from us. Yeah. Yeah, it's the opposite of the Darwinistic evolution point of view. Yeah. And more than that, all creation was created for the human being. All words are created for the human beings to correct it, to correct what is not complete, what is not completed. Do you remember that we talked about the first sentence in Genesis, that God created the world and he finished its work in order that man will complete it. Yeah, it is not written in the English or any other version, because it is, I don't know, maybe in other version, yes, but in English I didn't say it. one word more at the end of these sentences, and it changed the whole meaning. That this creation is not completed. God wants us to complete it through morality. Yeah, through our being, through us being moral beings. We are moral beings by choice. All higher beings are moral, but they are moral as a definition. They are one-sided. We are the only creatures or beings in the world, in the whole cosmos, that can choose between evil and good. So we are here to correct the broken words. Kabbalah is talking about the words that were broken. I don't know if anthroposophy is talking about it. And not only the words were broken, but the soul, the big soul of Adam and Eve was broken when they ate from the tree of knowledge. So we are sparks. All humanity are sparks of this big soul. So we have to correct the two declines, the two falls, the falls of the first human beings, but there was before falls of the higher hierarchies and the higher worlds. So we human beings, we are the only beings that can do that. So it is all for us and about us. So that's why we have so much responsibility.